Hey everyone. So, while browsing on Twitter and that, I like I was just thinking like, oh, I'm done with the drama and that. I've covered basically everything there is. But no, there's always more and more to see. So while browsing, I found a random post by I'm pretty sure it's Alex because, he might not say anything about it, but yeah. I found this tweet which says, "Can we all bookmark this and remember to tweet exactly this phrase the second after we finish playing FNAF Plus, please?" And that is to Fiznom's tweet, well, that was boring. So he made this same reply on his other account, right? Yet when people, showed him, they had a bad response and sent him, quote unquote gore and death threats. I always say quote unquote because Alex just says he had death threats, but never actually proved that he did. He didn't prove that, there was any. Unlike actual people who will fucking show evidence that, oh, there's actually, here are the death threats and shit, not showing the gore compilations because, or, they'll heavily blur out the gore compilations. But yeah, Alex, how is it that, which I'm assuming this is your alt account, because, it says Alex, and it's literally the same as your YouTube channel, Alex Jason Gamer. Yet, how is it that you can say one thing on your other account and shit, and you're like, then you would delete it and be like, I don't want to be part of the drama anymore and that, I don't want to get death threats and shit. Yet on your alt account, you say the exact same fucking thing. How stupid do you have to be? This is probably one of the bigger L's I've seen you do. Other than, contradicting yourself, trying to make statements about commentary channels and shit. This is probably one of the bigger ones, bruv. Like, you did the same thing on your Golden Rabbit account. Deleted it, said you didn't want to be a part of the drama and shit. But then on another account, you did the exact same thing. And I'm guessing because it's an alt account with less following and that than your other, your other one. Like, I'm guessing you thought no one would find this. Well, I hate to tell you, but I found it. Also, it's kind of funny how he says, notice how he still hasn't deleted his fake apology, by the way. Which is, this. Why the fuck should he delete his fake apology? I mean, hey, Alex, we still haven't heard anything from you. Like, are the death threat allegations real? I don't know why I said allegations. Are the death threats actually real, or did you make them up? There's two ways that you could go about. There's actually three ways you could go about it. One, you actually got sent death threats and that. Two, you made them the fuck up. Or three, you got friends to send you death threats, and you were thinking, I could blur out the names in that because, I don't want them. I want these to be legit. So those are the three main ways you can go about it, and I'm thinking that the last two, these aren't actually real, are more believable than, all the other shit. Like, bro, you just keep taking L's, don't you? So yeah, this is probably the 7th video on that. So yeah, always more behind the scenes, isn't there? But yeah, I was just scrolling around and shit. I didn't really do anything on FNAF's anniversary or whatever. I mean, I posted this, I guess. When was this? Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. So I posted this on I guess, FNAF's birthday, but this isn't promoting FNAF and shit. This was just promoting my new book. Which, if you like this cover, I hope you do, because I want to work very hard on this book. You know, Freddy's Fazworld. That's like the only like original thing I could think of. I would just type in like Google when I go like, oh, you know, I was thinking about, you know, Freddy Fazland or something, but it's like, nah, that's already taken. So I was just like, Fazworld? Which is technically would be based on Dreamworld, where I live, which is Australia. So yeah, like Dreamworld is Australia's biggest theme park. So I'm like, you know, I'm saying maybe. I'm saying maybe because there was two ways I can go about this. I can have Fazworld be a main competitor for Dreamland. Dreamland? What the fuck? Okay, I'm getting all mixed up now. So Fazworld can be a contender for Dreamworld over here in Australia. I know, like, all the FNAF stuff takes place over in, like, Utah or something. And that. But, you know, I was like, you know what, screw it. They can have, like a thing over here because, hey, they're basically the Disney, like, empire in that continuity. So, you know, plus Australia's got a lot of land and shit. So I guess, I could either do this two ways. So, Fazworld becomes the bigger and more popular theme park in Australia compared to Dreamworld, or sometime in the 2020s or maybe 2030s, Dreamworld shuts down, Fazbear Entertainment comes over and basically buys it out and then fixes everything and calls it Fazworld. That is one of the main plot points in the book. Right, so this is basically what you get. I will post the characters later on, after. So, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be like, if I made this into a game, it would take long. And it'd probably be more open world, like Security Breach. So, yeah. I don't really think I can do a point and click game with this because it would have to be it would have to be an open world game because it's a theme park. It's not a pizzeria establishment. So there's like the amount of cameras. Like if you could probably Google the amount of cameras in like Disneyland, and there'd be like hundreds of cameras. That would be the same for Fazworld. So yeah, it would. I don't think I could probably do it as like a point and click. It'd probably have to be an open world game. So yeah. But you know, I'm still working on the book and that. Oh, going to, like, I've been busy with, you know, all the drama and that. So after this, I will get started on the book. You know. So if you guys want to ask me anything about the book and that, you can. You can come over to like maybe a community tab or reply on like a, you know, on a video or something, asking, like, you can reply on this video asking about the book. I won't give away too many details, just mostly world building details. And if you guys are like into FNAF and that, like and you guys understand the lore, which, you know, 99% of you, like 99.9% of you probably know the lore better than I do. So yeah, I only know few things about. Well, not like few things. I've been with FNAF since 2014, but I haven't really gotten like really into FNAF. I mean, like, I devoted all that to Halo and that, so I'm more into Halo's lore than FNAF. But you know, I can get back into FNAF now, FNAF and that. So yeah. But if you guys want to like share some FNAF lore and that. I was just thinking about making this more akin to the Fazbear Fright books. So, like, yeah, I mean, those are convoluted enough. So, yeah. But anyways, you know, like, you know, if you want to ask about the book, you can ask about this book. This book will be, I will link it like when I make a video, if I may ever make a video about this book and or a Q&A, I will link where these will be posted, which will be Wattpad and web novel. Wattpad because I started out there, and web novel because I guess probably more on web novel because web novel is more professional. Even though I started out on Wattpad, so yeah, it will be there, but web novel is more professional, so I will put it more over there. So yeah. Anyways, if you enjoyed this content, thanks. You enjoy my stuff, and I will see you in another video. Actually, I just remembered just before. Okay, we're not leaving just yet. Okay, let's react to this. Okay, so okay, yes, I know this 10 minutes or 11 minutes already, but let's react to this. So I made another video reacting to this stuff. So, and then this is the new episode by Jake Ryan Southgate. They're making these Fredbear, like First Night as Freddy. So this is the new one. Let's have a look.
3 1/4 turns clockwise to lock the back panel in place.
Oh.
This will allow for a tighter connection between the spinal pneumatic tubing and the... Oh, hey there, kiddo. Good to see you're up and about. That's the spirit. Are you enjoying your party? Yeah, don't worry, I get it. I'm not much of a people person myself.
I'm like, is that supposed to be like
I get such a kick
William
out of
or
entertaining
Henry?
kids. But,
I don't know if this is
sitting behind
actually
the,
taken
window,
FNAF lore.
making these critters sing and dance. Well, that's how I like it. And that's enough for me. Your father, on the other hand, definitely prefers a crowd.
Mr. Emily, hi.
Can I go get a slice of pizza now? I'm starving.
Please, sir, please.
Not just yet, Jeremy. You'll get your chance.
That's Jeremy.
That's fine, I'll just starve.
Also, wait, did you say Mr. Upton? I couldn't
That
hear it
boy
properly.
is eager beaver, I tell ya. Oh, no. You don't have to go, bud. You are just in time to help test out the new jaw for your birthday performance. You want to see it?
Symbolism. I'm guessing, yeah, like this is 83, so it's like the Bite of 83, I guess.
Bud?
Yeah, what a fucking episode or something.
There is nothing to worry about. I'm here to look after you, even when your dad's not here. You know that, right? All the time. Anytime.
Time after time?
Time after time. Yep, just like your favorite song. We love a bit of a Cyndi Lauper musical jamboree, don't we?
You just go cross-eyed. Also, I'm trying to think. I'm thinking like I feel like this dude on the right. I feel like this dude is Henry, because if this is supposed to be the crying child that has the Bite of 83, then doesn't that mean that this is William's son? So like this is like this is William's son. This is Henry, who's also working on the animatronic. Because isn't in the FNAF lore that Henry and Afton like built the animatronics and ran the establishment? Like they built up Freddy's Family Diner. I'm not really like it's been a while since I thought about the FNAF lore. But from what I've like understood in that, didn't Henry and William like actually make animatronics as well? I think they did, because didn't Henry make Lefty to capture the puppet? I know it's like I feel like I know I say like I'm not like delved into FNAF nor FNAF. I can't fucking speak because bro, I'm not delved into FNAF lore. So yeah, but like anything I've heard that sounds important, I always keep like a memento in my head. So it's like a file cabinet. So I'll be like, well, pull out this information. So it's like that seems important. Just tuck that away and keep it like that. That's how my fucking brain works. So yeah. So I'm assuming the dude on the right is like with the glasses is Henry, and this is the crying child because it says the reveal.
Time after time. Look, let me show ya.
Damn. Symbolism. Yeah, I feel like it. Yeah, like I think that the kid was the crying child and the dude was Henry, because he kept saying like the dude with the glasses always like, oh, I'm always looking after you, like when your dad isn't. So William Afton is off doing like this is like before all the serial killing and shit, I guess. So William is off doing some other shit, and Henry is basically babysitting the crying child. Like, that sounds weird. I don't know, I think everyone kept calling him like Evan or something. So I guess, he doesn't really have an official name, but yeah, like Henry's just babysitting William's like son. So yeah. But I think that's about it. So, if you enjoyed this content, I post whenever I need to. Say you can go follow the Fiznom situation, which by the view counts on that has been doing pretty good so far. So yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at RavenVRose and also subscribe that RavenVRose, which is the character. So yeah, I will be making like updates on this book and that. I do write books. Mostly it's a hobby, but yeah. So hey, like, if you enjoy this content, kudos, you actually enjoy my stuff, and I'll see you in another video.